Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And let me tell you something more about the Dragon's Path, because I believe that there is not enough said about this spiritual path, this mysterious spiritual path, that for every one of us is different, and yet it's so mysterious. Yet you want to solve the riddles in the dark, just like I did. Like I said, every single path is different, so it's actually very difficult to give an explanation about your path, because the only one who can say this is you. And so yeah, let me tell you a little bit of a story that is very well known in the Dragon's Path, a story about the dragon god Fafnir, the Fire Lord. When he was defeated by Siegfried, the story says that the whole room was filled with blood of Fafnir, and he moved on. He became a dragon god. He became eternal, let's say. And so this blood was everywhere, and so Siegfried was covered in this blood, and this was making him invincible. Dragon's blood was divine. Dragon's blood was everywhere, it was divine, and it was protecting you. It's protecting blood. It's like having these scales all over you. So yeah, Fafnir. It's not only with Fafnir. I give an explanation if you want to give a blood commitment to the dragon. You can do this, of course, and yeah, the thing is, every single drop of dragon blood is not the same as the other one. Your blood, in fact, is your life force. It's also draconic energy that lives within you, that still has body and soul, body and blood. It's going to have the dragon's blood is not the same with every one of us. It's going to have a different effect. If you do rituals or blood commitment with the dragon, and the dragon knows, it's going to know all of the dragons from your dragon eye. And all of my blood, for example, is calling the dragons from my dragon eye, and your blood is calling the dragons from your dragon eye. Like I say, it is connected with all of your dragons. Your blood is the same as theirs. Your blood is dragon's blood, and so that is the reason why you can donate your blood to them. So, like I say, you cannot do a ritual for in a circle with a large numbers of people, because your blood will not affect any of them. For them, it's completely different. Like I say, if I sign a dragon's eye, and if I do a ritual and step in the middle of it, so if and my blood is on it, then most of the time the energies from the earth will come out of it. There will be a large wind, and there will be a large energy from the earth itself. But if it's your blood, the effect's going to be completely different, and not that this earth is opening. It's going to have a different effect. So, like I said, the blood of Fafnir was a protecting blood. It was like having the scales of Fafnir all over you. So this can also be the case with your blood. If you donate your blood to something, it's going to have a protective or a healing power even. With my blood, most of the time I solve the riddles that I need to solve whenever I donate my blood. If you are afraid of giving blood, if you are afraid of having pain, most of the time with females, with women who are on the dragon's path, our sisters, can also always have, of course, menstruation blood. It's just the same. I mean, it creates life. It's very good. Just blood is blood, of course. And for male is it, of course, a bit more difficult, but it's good. It doesn't need much, just one tiny drop of blood, and you can experiment with this. What can you do with blood magic? What can you do with blood draconic magic? Because it's not just magic. This kind of witchcraft is actually knowing how powerful your blood can be, and how powerful your energy, your soul even can be. That is maybe not even fully awakened. So what can you do with dragon's blood? It's filled with energy, filled with draconic energy. So just like every single dragon is different, also the power and energy of the blood in itself, your life force, it's going to be so unique. It's going to have a lot of results, of course, but what kind of results? That is different with every one of us has a different kind of result. And what do you want actually to happen with this blood? Do you want the gates open? Because that is what I wanted. I wanted the gates open with my blood. That is, and it's also what happened. The gates were open. I could even count them. Five gates that I needed to go through, and all of them with a little bit of blood on if every single gate that I donated to the dragon, so that the dragon can come through. And so your blood is connected to the dragons from your dragon eye. And so of course this blood can do a lot. This can do many powerful things. Of course, a lot of people are afraid of witchcraft or this size of this matter. But if you are on the dragon's path and you have a high connection with the dragon, there is nothing to fear. I mean, if you donate blood to the dragon, of course, this is going to have such an effect that it's irreversible. Of course, it's going to be very powerful. It's like a marriage without divorce. You cannot divorce. But if you are very sure of who you are and what you want, then there is nothing to fear, of course. Why should you be afraid? Because these dragons are so high connected with you that it's just you in another form, in another place. And you're so high connected with your dragon god as well. So if they don't actually use this dragon blood for themselves, your own blood, I mean, it's most of the time to achieve something inside of nature, to manipulate nature and to do dragon magic in this way. And this kind of dragon magic is of course dragon witchcraft, because you use something. But this in the dragon's path, and if you want to do witchcraft for the dragon, then don't make mistakes like the Aztecs did with Quetzalcoatl. And if you want to donate something, most of the time make sure it's yours. If you put blood from, for example, an animal and you want to donate to the dragon, don't do that, because most of the dragons don't appreciate that. They want you and yours alone, your energy. They want to taste your energy. They want to know where you are, and so that they can detect you wherever you are. That they can open the gates without even your power, because you are donating the power that is opening gates to them, so that they can have the key to come to us. So yeah, dragon's blood is actually very well known that this is a very powerful something, but no one actually knows what it does. And of course, to this day, we cannot be sure, of course, what it does, because like I said, just like every path is different, so is the energy and power of dragon's blood if you donate your blood to them. What kind of effect can it have? It's always going to have something to do with nature, universe, and the other sides. So the dragon is a traveler. Maybe if you donate your blood, then maybe gates will be opened for you as well. Or maybe you will start to understand where this universe is made of. That humanity is just a tiny little crumb in a universe with so many gates behind the void. With so many gods. With so many dragons. That you finally can see them. Maybe your blood can achieve this. To open the gates and to finally introduce you to your dragons. So yeah, the first time that I did this dragon blood commitment, it was because I wanted to know more, and I was not afraid. I was happy after it. It was something that was even more awakened inside of me, because the dragon could be here even more. And so this energy was large. I will never forget it. And this energy that the dragon has received from me was like being complete. But I had the idea, if I feel other dragon's blood, I mean, if I feel your blood, it's going to have a different outcome. It's going to have different energy, different power, different divine magic, different godlike magic that you have inside of the veins, because your energy, of course, your soul is touching your blood. Of course, it's going to have some of your dragon's blood. The more you awaken, the more power it has from the dragon. and the more power it has. Just like in Fafnir's story, that it made the one who killed him invincible. This can also be that you are blessing someone with your own blood. I mean, they sometimes do this with water in religions, but if you bless someone with your blood, that can be, of course, because just like I said, just like Fafnir, it can give you scales, it can give you protection, and it can give you dragons around you for someone that you love very much, that you want to bless. Of course, it's not going to work with everyone, because if the one that you bless is not on the dragon's path or don't have a dragon by their side, most of the time it will not do anything. But in some cases it can. In some cases, because you are connected also to these people, and so yeah, you give a lot of emotions and power to them as well. So yeah, but it doesn't have to be, of course. You don't have to use blood or something like that, but it's very interesting to know how powerful you are inside of your veins, what kind of energy that you can have, and what can you achieve with your blood, what is your power, and maybe it can tell you who your dragon god even is. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.